Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you around my room. I know that I promised that next time I moved in somewhere I would do like a tour straight away, but I'm actually now moved back into my mum's place, so this is just going to be a room tour. This was my old bedroom, so maybe if you've been watching for a long time you might recognize it, but it looks very different now. Pan of my room. This is what it looks like overall. Here is my bed. So this is what my room looks like. If you remember my last room tour, my bed used to be here, so it has changed a bit. There are still things missing from this room, such as my desk and quite a few of my clothes and possessions that are still downstairs. By the way, if you're interested in seeing my old room tours and some of my old videos from years and years ago, I will be making them available to watch on my Patreon. So if you want some good old IsabellaDemarko YouTube nostalgia, check my Patreon below. So I'm going to just show you around and then I'll go into a little bit more detail. So if we're coming into my room, we walk around and this is what it's looking like. This is the situation. My desk, all my brats, and then that is it. The annoying thing about it is it doesn't actually have really any windows, so I have to have this door open because this is the only way that I can get daylight, and this is going out into like another part of the house, which is basically where we store junk and like just this house is basically a building site. And I put this like curtain up because I don't know, it's just like a slight bit of privacy, but not really. There's originally this window, but yeah, so that's the only kind of place that I get light from, is through there and through this door. And yeah, another thing to mention is the lights don't work, so I've done my best to light this room with little lights everywhere, and that's the door to get out. And I've just got on it like my robes and like some jackets and stuff that I can just reach for, because I don't really have a wardrobe now, I just have that little thing. This is now the spare room, so I'm just technically now being in the spare room temporarily. Yeah, it's a bloody massive bed, but yeah, my pillow doesn't have a case on it at the moment, so it looks really gross and yellow, so just ignore that. It's in the wash. I've still got my giant mirror, which is like my favorite mirror ever, from IKEA, and the wall is still the same as it's always been in this room. This room has never really been like redone, so you know, it's just on the end of the list of things to do in this house. And then my grandma gave me this gorgeous drawers from her house, because she recently moved out of her beautiful house, which was kind of sad, but she gave me some of her furniture and it's just beautiful. So in here I kind of keep like what I used to keep in my kitchen drawer. So it's like all the things that I will like just grab to go out, like purse, sunglasses, umbrella, like bags for shopping, keys, earphones, you know, all the stuff that you just need to grab and go. A voucher for co-op. And on top here I've just got a little collections of stones that I collected from the beach. And in this one, I just have like a few cardigans and again, stuff that I can just grab from going out. And in this one, I'm keeping like some tops because I'm running out of room for all my clothes. So I've just got like all my mesh and like pretty tops in there. And then this one is full of hats and also some like headscarves for when I do my hair at night, because I do my hair like in front of this mirror. And then I just have on top here just all my like general stuff for my skincare that I use every single day. So my sunscreen. This is a really nice one that I'm trying at the moment. It's a bit expensive, but it's pretty nice. And then I've got day cream, night cream, like my eyebrows, mascara. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, and just like my little natural deodorant, just stuff that I use like every day. I've got more stuff down here, so like I thought I could fit everything in here, but like that was just not gonna happen. But I've got like more skincare stuff, sunscreen, body lotion, like just stuff that I do reach for but not as much. And then like stuff for when I get in the shower, body lotion, hair, extra hair products. And then underneath I've like used the space to put some of my winter boots. I just bought this pair of long Uggs, oh my god, I'm obsessed. And then I've got a little bin there which used to be in my bathroom. In this corner I'm just keeping my this t-shirt which I used to dry my hair with, and then I've got my little cruiser board there. And behind here is the only plug socket in the entire room. Only plug socket in the entire room, so I've like had to get loads of extension leads and basically run them all the way around the room in order to plug all the lights in. This is like a vintage wardrobe that my mum bought that she eventually wants to have when this room is nicely decorated as a spare room. and you have to like unlock it. It's really cool. And here I've just, actually the shelves weren't even in here. They were all like broken and just like at the bottom, and I fixed it just so that I could put all my stuff in here. So I've got like bags and like some coats, my water bottle for the gym, this is my gym bag, and like little bags and hats and my sewing box, just random things really. And I'm running out of room for clothes, so I've like folded up some jackets and stuff, and I put some more shoes down there which I don't wear very often, some more like beauty stuff in here, and that's that. So yeah, here I have this big sort of dresser. This is not mine, this is mum's. This is just part of the spare room. I just keep some books on it at the moment. These are some ones that I've been reading on and off. This one, In the Flow, is so interesting if you want to learn about periods, the menstrual cycle, fertility, PMS. I'd recommend this book. It's got a little candle burning. This is a pine one. I really love like pine candles. And yeah, obviously it's a room tour. I've got to have a candle burning. Come on. It's like good old 2012 room tour. And yeah, and then I just have my dresser drawers, which I've had forever. Not much has changed. It's all just like pajamas and activewear and loungewear, more loungewear and random stuff. All my t-shirts and tops. I love that drawer, it's so colourful. And then all my skirts, jeans, trousers and whatnot. And then all of these socks in there, and then there's underwear in there. And all the kind of same stuff is on it as when I was in my flat, except now I've put my fragrances up here and my little pink fluffy lights, which is really cute. My jewellery box, my Tiffany boxes. This isn't all my fragrances, some of them are in storage, but these are just ones that I wear more frequently, and like my little precious things and watches, and just this little thing which I put like, you know, just random things at the end of the day when I'm taking off all my jewellery. This cute little light, which I love so much. It used to be on top of my Bratz collection, but yeah, my bed here, it actually doesn't have any sheets on it at the moment, so I'm like waiting for them to come out of the washing machine. And then this is just my washing bag. It's a cute little bag that I've had since I was a kid, which used to have like toys in it, and now I use it for my washing. And then under this little dresser, I've put all my shoes, like the most common shoes that I wear. And then I've got my box of makeup down here, which I haven't actually been reaching for a whole lot because I've not been wearing a lot of makeup lately. But if I was wearing it a lot, I'd probably put it somewhere a bit more accessible. But for now, it just fits under there quite nicely. Usually this has got like loads of junk on it or stuff that needs to go downstairs. And then in here, I'm just keeping all my big jumpers at the moment. And I just got some random bits here and like some journals that I don't know what to do with. And then in here, I'm just keeping all my hair stuff at the moment. So just hairbrushes, and like this is a spare hairdryer. I don't actually use it because it's broken. And then just, yeah, all my hair bits are in here. There's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. And then what's this one? Oh yeah, it's kind of, this drawer is not really very well organized, but it has like my wetsuit in it for if I want to go in the sea, and like, oh yeah, and my like wetsuit shoes, all my swimming stuff for if I want to go in the sea, and all like active stuff. So like if I want to go out on my rollerblades or skateboarding, and like my swimming costume, my knee. Oh my god, look at the state of that. That's gross. So yeah, just all like active stuff in there. So I'm also keeping like flip-flops and stuff down here, and then under this board, so this house kind of used to be like a bar and a restaurant at one point. So there's actually a dummy waiter. So there's a giant hole in the floor right here where a dummy waiter used to go up and down. And this room, I think it was like it used to connect to the kitchen or something. It's a really interesting house. But yeah, everything's just higgledy-piggledy. Everything like, it doesn't make any sense in this house. But yeah, so this is a very strange bedroom. So this is currently where my desk is, and you can see this is like another place where I managed to get some light in from, but it does get a bit drafty in the evenings. So this was originally like a bay window, and then at some point, I don't know, during like, I don't know, 70s or 80s, they built this big wall in front of it, which is such a shame. We've been meaning to knock it down since we moved in like 7 years ago, but this room has just never really gotten done. So for now, I've always just used it to keep stuff. Like you can see, it's really in poor shape, but it's a very, very old house. But yeah, I just use it to store stuff, and as you can see, I'm just keeping random bits that I don't have anywhere else to store at the moment. Side note, if you're wondering where all the rest of my stuff from my flat went, we have like another room in this house where I'm currently storing all that stuff, and when I eventually slowly move out again, I'll be taking all that with me. So I'm quite lucky that I haven't had to just store everything in this room, so I can actually like enjoy the space a little bit. And then for now, I'd kind of just keep this like sort of sheer curtain up. Just, I don't know, it kind of diffuses the light a little bit, and there's a lot of dust that comes in through here. And then I've got this big blanket that's currently rolled up, and I'll show you what I do in the evenings. I just like unroll it and drop it down, and it just keeps a bit of the draft out, and it keeps the light out in the night. My desk, same as usual. I've still got my orthopedic chair, which I really enjoy using, and like under here you can see this is where my first extension lead is, and then it goes on to another one around here. I don't know what this used to be, but there's a massive hole in this wall which I've just taped over because it was creeping me out. Like, I'm pretty sure like an animal could fit through there, but yeah, so I've just done that to keep the draft out. Obviously this is where I sit and do work most of the time, or edit. I also have like a little list of things to do always out on my desk. I've got my little lucky cat, and yeah, this is my current screensaver. I took this screenshot from an episode of Bratz, and I just love it. It's just Chloe like climbing up a mountain in like a little mini skirt and her hoops, and I just think it's iconic. And I'll usually sit here with my little computer glasses and do my little editing, and this is probably where I'll be sat for the rest of the day editing this video. And it's all the same kind of stuff in here. Oh my god, it's like super messy in there, so I don't need to show you that. If you want to go see my flat tour before I moved out, you can see in more detail like what's in here. Again, I'm still keeping all my tech stuff in here, and it's like the same old in here, like all tech stuff. Cameras, stuff I use for editing. And I've got my salt lamp, which has actually started leaking, which is really weird, but I looked it up and apparently it's normal. They attract moisture, so when it was raining a couple days ago, like it just was attracting all this moisture, and it was just, the water was like just dripping, and luckily it didn't go on my laptop. I've been keeping my laptop away from it, but apparently like the best way to deal with it is just to keep it turned on, and like the heat from the lamp will stop it from like leaking so much. Okay, we're just gonna have to ignore the noise. But yeah, then down here is like the only place that I can really plug in all my hair stuff, and I've hidden it all underneath this gorgeous thing, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, literally just all my hair stuff, and then a few hair products that I've chucked in this cute little bag. So I plug in my laptop and my phone here, and then I have this timer, which I love. So like I can time my salt lamp to come on at certain times, which really helps with the moisture problem if I'm away. And then this goes on to the next extension cord. And yeah, so then I put this little old mirror that I used to have throughout uni, I just put that there. It's not great lighting, and it's kind of an awkward place to put it, but it's working, so that's that. And then this door actually leads out onto like another bathroom, which will eventually be an ensuite when they've eventually done this room. It doesn't like close properly, it's like not even properly like fitted with a lock or anything, so I've just put this chaise longue in front of it for the moment, which keeps it shut. I've covered it up to protect it because this has been my favourite item of furniture from my grandma's house since I was literally a kid. It's absolutely stunning. I'll show you footage of it. It's just always been my favourite thing in her house, and I always wondered one day if I'd ever get to have it. Since they moved out of their beautiful house, she's let me have it, which is incredible, but for the moment I'm keeping it hidden with this big blanket, which is a very good thing because the cats like to come in here sometimes, and you know, they like to sleep on it and they get fur on it, and sometimes they scratch at things, so I'm just keeping it protected for now. I've got this little like faux fur rug, which is cute little pink colour. So yeah, I come and sit on this if I'm just like doing some bits and bobs on my phone or reading, although realistically I read over there on my bed, but yeah, or like listening to music or just chilling out. I will come and sit on here and I can just lay on it, and it's like really nice and comfy. And yeah, whilst I'm laying on it, I can admire my Bratz collection. So yeah, it's really nice having this carpet here because it's like just nice on my feet. Although I do usually wear like socks or slippers or shoes around the house because it's all wooden floorboards, and like sometimes there's like nails poking out and like splinters and that. So this is my outfit today. I'm being very purple. Then I've got my Holly dog, which was my childhood teddy, and these are actually very special blankets. I'm not a big fan of the color of this, but this was actually the blanket that Colin was wrapped in when he was sadly put down a couple months ago. It has been washed since, and then this was the one that he was like, we would take him to the vets in, and this was the one he was like sleeping on his final couple of days, and this one hasn't really been washed yet, so I kind of just keep it. I don't know, I don't know what to do with these blankets, but I feel very sort of attached to them now because Colin was a huge part of my life. Anyway, so then I did manage to keep my Bratz collection here. Yeah, this is all of them. I had to really squish them in because before obviously I had more space to display them everywhere, but yeah, so I've put some of them here. We've got my pictures of Colin, we've got my big Bratz doll, we've got my big like year in review, which I love doing. I can't believe we're coming to the end of 2021 already. This is crazy, but yeah, so I've just put that there. Actually only just put my camera here. It used to always be there, but I don't know why. It's so annoying. So I've now put it here, which is much better, and this is where the other extension lead goes. And I've plugged, oh, that's disgusting, but yeah, that's where I plug in my toothbrush. And then those are just some things I need to give to Lewis that he left here. Yeah, so then we just get to the other side of my bed, which is this cute little section, which I actually really love. Wooden table that was in here already, and I just put my Lumi body clock on it, which wakes me up in the morning, and I also just use it as a light because there's no light in this room. And I have my journal, some earplugs because my cats are really noisy. My contraceptive pill, which I'm actually going to be transitioning to natural cycles really soon, so this is probably going to be like my last pack. From reading this in the Flow book, I've just realized like I really just want to have a normal menstrual cycle and fertility, and I just want to just make it normal, you know. And then I've just got my little eye patch, sleeping patch, which I don't use this very much, but you can see where it's still a bit burnt from that time where when I set fire to it by accident. Yeah, long story, but I was in the bath. And oh yeah, I just keep my slippers here, and that's it. So that is my bedroom temporarily whilst I'm staying back here, and this is kind of, well, this is usually the spare room, so if we ever have guests and stuff, they stay in here in this bed. But obviously I'm living here now, so I've kind of just put all my stuff in it. Yeah, I have no idea where life's gonna take me next. I literally don't really have much of a plan, but I have strong faith, so I feel like everything's going to be okay. I hope you enjoyed this room tour. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more like vlog style videos, a bit more of what my life is like, you can join my Patreon below. You can pay as little as £2 a month and then cancel whenever you want. You get access to lots of extra content. Okay, that's all. Bye. Bye.